Let's go to Jimmy Kimmel.
You understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. And for those who think I did point a finger, I get why you're upset. If the
You did. He had no problem picking a side when he said this dude was a MAGA supporter. This is how you know somebody ain't really crying. I don't know of a person that really shed a tear with no tears. If you know what I'm saying. When Charlie Kirk lost his life and I was on my live stream, real tears were coming out. I had to wipe them away. They running down my face. When you feel emotional and you really cry and you choke up, some tears are gonna come out. They're gonna wallow in your eyes. You're gonna have to dab them. You gotta do something. But watch Jimmy Kimmel, and you tell me if his statement is sincere or he's crying again, like he always do. These people perform on television for a living. Man, y'all know me. I keep it real, and I say it straight. I tell it like it is. A lot of Christian entertainment in the past, soft, corny, and honestly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, hard to watch. Then there's Testament, the series. Y'all, this one go hard. I ain't gonna lie. It reimagines the book of Acts in a modern world full of surveillance and hostility to truth. You watch Peter, James, John, and early believers risk everything to follow Christ. And it makes you stop and ask yourself, if the pressure was on me, would I have that kind of courage? Testament will bring the Bible to life in ways that you have never experienced before. These shows weren't created by Hollywood executives with an agenda. They were chosen by the Angel Guild, regular people, families like yours and mine, who are tired of trash content and want better stories. When you join as a premium member, you'll get ad-free access to Angel's entire library, 2 free tickets to every Angel theatrical release, and a voice in what gets made next. So if you want to support bold storytelling that honors God and actually has a backbone, go to angel.com/Tatum and join the Angel Guild today. See what real Christians entertainment looks like. They can fake cry, and that's what he's doing. Roll the clip.
I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about changing anyone's mind. But I do want to make something clear because it's important to me as a human, and that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it. And
then you made fun of him.
Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. That was really the opposite of the point I was trying to make, but I understand that to some that felt either ill-timed or unclear, or maybe both. And for those who think I did point a finger, I get why you're upset. If the situation was reversed, there's a good chance I'd have felt the same way. I have many friends and family members on the other side who I love and remain close to, even though we don't agree on politics at all. I don't think the murderer who shot Charlie Kirk represents anyone. This was a sick person who believed violence was a solution, and it isn't. Ever. And also, selfishly,
he doesn't represent anybody?
I am a person who gets a lot of threats. I get many ugly and scary threats against my life, my wife, my kids, my coworkers, because of what I choose to say. And I know those threats don't come from the kind of people on the right who I know and love. So that's what I wanted to say on that subject. But I don't want to make this about me because, and I know this is what people say when they make things about them, but I really don't. This show is not important. What is important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this. A moment over the weekend, a very beautiful moment. I don't know if you saw this on Sunday. Erica Kirk forgave the man who shot her husband. She forgave him. That is an example we should follow. If you believe in the teachings of Jesus, as I do, there it was. That's it. A selfless act of grace, forgiveness from a grieving widow. It touched me deeply. And I hope it touches many. And if there's anything we should take from this tragedy to carry forward, I hope it can be that. I don't think
you know how fake you have to be. People, stop bringing up Jesus, please. Y'all quit playing with that Bible. You lied. You like this is the thing that I have noticed. When you don't have a connection with God, you will say anything. When you actually have a connection with God, you become more authentic because you don't want to play. Because you know God watching you, and you're not going you know what your heart is doing, and you're not going to get on here and make a fake plea. He had no problem. Nick brought this up. He had no problem picking a side when he said this dude was a MAGA supporter. Nick said he got the receipts. Let's play what he said. He said the person is not about sides. He said the person was not a part of a side. He was disturbed. Then why did he kill Charlie? If he's just disturbed, he would have shot other people, wouldn't he? He got 3,000 people that he could have shot, but he only shot Charlie. But he's just disturbed, and he's not on the side. He didn't write the indicia or evidence of hate against Charlie on the rounds. He didn't go and tell people at a dinner with his family that he think Charlie is spewing hate. What in the are you saying? But let's play the receipts. This is what he said, and he want to make y'all act like he didn't say this. Roll the clip.
we hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom. For the
think y'all see it. Now, not only did he pick a side and frame it as a kid that killed Charlie was MAGA, he also made fun of another man who's grieving the death of Charlie. And then how can you with a straight face mention that a man killed Charlie and don't choke up, but when you come to do your fake apology, you're choking up about the same thing you made fun of? Like, if you really deeply felt some type of way about somebody killing an innocent young man, why wouldn't you choke up when you made the joke? No tears, no nothing. You gonna mess around and go to hell playing with God like this. Talking about you read the Bible. If you read the Bible, you wouldn't be a Democrat. It's just, what you talking about? I got friends on both. Yeah, friends tolerate you. You're probably not a good friend of these people. I don't know if he is or not. You're not a good friend of these people because you just made fun of one of the most important people to your friends, calling him a young man that was deeply disturbed. No, Sherlock, but he was deeply disturbed because he was radicalized on the left. Just like you have another sniper on the left trying to kill ICE agents, but he can't shoot. Probably never shot a gun before, so he missed. What an idiot. Like, y'all gave him a show back for him to double down and do a fake cry? You ain't fooling me, bruh.